tip is going to go to Pettiford, who steps on the sideline. Joe Lindsay drive it on the baseline. Nice look, but that shot is swatted away. Great block by Robert Jennings.
Yeah, Jennings, a guy that you said the only returning starter for the Cowboys, 35 starts last year.
The drive will not go for Curry, but the
last year's first Golden State.
Both free throws will not go for Elijah Freeman. And Oklahoma State already up 4-0. Trying to get it back out to Fowler. Got away from him for a moment, avoids the backcourt. But now Fowler driving to the basket. Maybe so. Hall can't get it to go, and the rebound pulled down by Fowler. And
you're looking for somebody, one or two people, to sort of smooth the edges like Broom did throughout his time at Auburn.
Overton converts both, and it's a tie game, 6-6 here. Early on at Ballin and Boutwell. Auburn Tigers facing the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Aggressive defense by Pettiford. Ball goes in the backcourt, but it was all Pettiford's hands. And Roy was able to chase it down, and now a whistle as Roy was on his way to the basket.
Made in the USA.
Puts Oklahoma State up 8-6. Just about 4 minutes into action here. There on the perimeter is Williams-Adams. Off to Pettiford. He's going to pull the trigger on a three. Can't get it midcourt, and Roy can't get the three to go. And here comes Auburn back on offense. Tahaad Pettiford back in the game for the Tigers. He'll shoot the turnaround. It will not fall, and Oak State back on the attack. Here comes Jalen Curry. Dumps it outside. The three will not fall. Nice tip out, but it goes right to Auburn.
Team there, and obviously there was moisture coming through the floor. So, you know, you understood there was some issues last year. A lot of guys have hit the court.
That makes it 25-19. Auburn cutting back into this lead, but either team desperate for a field goal right now. Roy has it stripped by Pettiford. Quick hands by Pettiford. And out it goes to Keyshawn Murphy. Murphy loses it for a moment, able to get his dribble back. Here's Pettiford. He's left open, and he gets the three to fall.
How many times do you see that, right? Good defensive play, giving the ball, hits a three, gets into the flow really well.
Oh, yeah, the rotation on that ball, too. Pettiford, one of the best players in college basketball.
Coleman trying to silence the crowd. He can't get it to go. Saved back in bounds for a moment by Overton, but they'll say it bounced back out of bounds off Jovic, Las Vegas. Purdue and Indianapolis. You play Florida in your SEC schedule down in Gainesville, the defending national champions. It's a tough schedule, as most are in the SEC. The three will not fall, and the Cowboys come away with the rebound. This is Jalen Curry.
I know they didn't get the three there, but coming out of the timeout, it was really good with Bruce Pearl. They were always good defensively and offensively out of timeouts, and they were great coming out of that timeout and got the turnover, and now they're in transition.
Yeah, Pettiford got a good look there. It went in and out. Obviously one of the best at creating his own shot.
Freeman couldn't get the runner to go. Now Roy going to try to go coast to coast, and he lays it in.
Yeah, this Roy kid, again,
he can play.
He led the NCAA in scoring through 7 games at Green Bay last year, averaging almost 26 points per game.
Three, under 4 minutes to go here in the first half.
You know, another one of those 22-year-old freshmen. When we talk about the international players from Israel.
Pettiford, step back three, will not.
101 years this facility has been here.
We will see who has seen the most random concert in this building. All three of us have seen concerts here.
I think I saw Molly Hatchet here one time.
That's pretty random.
And in the big games, especially the NCAA tournament and the 4 wins that got them to another Final Four, Pettiford was just simply fire, averaging about 17 a game in that run.
Yeah, Pettiford was incredible in that run, and you know.
He couldn't get that three to go, Lance, but the follow after the missed dunk goes to Keyshawn Murphy. And now Auburn, playing aggressive defense, creates another Oklahoma State turnover, their 10th of the night. And here comes Auburn trying to build on that lead. Nice look to Pettiford, and the reverse goes for Tahaad. Pettiford with 7. Hall led Auburn in scoring with 12 in the first half. Here is Bashir. And now Pettiford, who gets the screen from Keyshawn Murphy. The Tigers will be one of the nation's leaders in Keyshawn. Both of them playing a huge role for Auburn. Pettiford back out to Bashir after the miss. And Bashir has it knocked away. And And it goes out of bounds off Ryan Crotty. Crotty trying to sell that he didn't touch it, but he cannot sell Joe Lindsay on that.
The same starters are out there minus Kevin Overton, who's a forward guard, more of a traditional guard, and Bashir, who gets the start of the second half in his place.
Abdul Bashir, junior college transfer. He scored 27 points a game in junior college action. A missed three by Pettiford, and again, a bit of a scary foul for him, as it's one of those, like you mentioned earlier, Jim, that the landing perimeter wasn't there for him, and he went to the floor.
And that's what the official indicated there with his signal, is that it was a landing zone foul. Didn't hit him with the upper body, but in the landing zone. It's a safety concern.
The reason I say it's scary is those are extremely scary fouls. You see a lot of turned ankles and things of that nature on that type of foul. The first free throw is good. Take another look at it. This is what we're talking about here.
It's the reason guys at the gym don't play with me, because I don't allow them to land on the court.
The reason I don't play anymore. Honestly.
Pettiford, second of three is good.
I'm going to go shoes of the night for Tahaad Pettiford.
Those are colorful. There is no doubt. Those Nikes, one of our presenting sponsors here, are very colorful. All three fall for perimeter. Murphy passes up the three, will drive in for the intermediate shot. Rebound tipped by Curry, and it goes out to Bashir, and now Pettiford will reset the offense for the Tigers. Pettiford, the jump back three will not fall. Rebound fought for. Crotty is on the floor. He was fighting for it with Freeman. Oklahoma State comes away with it, and here comes Roy. We've already seen what he can do, but he has it knocked away by Pettiford, another Oklahoma State turnover.
Yeah, sloppy play continues first minute 45 seconds here at Boutwell.
Now Freeman kicks it back out to Bashir. Bashir going to take it with a runner, and he lays it. It's a tie game, 47 all.
Do you guys foresee Pettiford and Hall and these guys getting a lot of minutes tonight?
I did not foresee them getting as many as they have. Pettiford has played 15 minutes now in this game. Keyshawn Hall, who just went to the bench, has played just about the same. That is Keyshawn.
Leading up to the Final Four.
Jennings whistled for the foul as he and Keyshawn Murphy got tangled up there. Murphy didn't much appreciate it, swatted his arm away after the whistle. Now here is Murphy back out to Pettiford. Pettiford, nice move, pull up just inside the free throw shot, will not fall for him. And now a fight for the basket. Curry has scored 10 points in 17 minutes, starting point guard for the Cowboys.
Could we have a shot clock violation coming up?
Hey, I told you I could see it in single digits at least once. Shot does not go, and Pettiford comes away with it for the Tigers. He's going to try to take it all the way himself. What a nice move in the paint by Tahaad Pettiford. Pettiford's got 12, and showing why he was a national all-freshman last year.
Yeah, Jim mentioned the run to the Final Four and how good Pettiford was in that region.
And that one goes right to him, and now he's going to work with Coleman. Oh, what a nice defensive play by Coleman. But a whistle. Coleman knocked it away from Pettiford. Pettiford goes crashing to the floor.
Foul.
Yeah, where did we get the foul there? I thought it was a clean pick.
I thought it was a clean pick. Take a look at Pettiford. The block, and now Pettiford takes it coast to coast.
Yeah, that move and then the finish at the rim, that's what you want from Pettiford, because they're going to come out and play him on the outside to take away the outside shot. His ability to get to the rim is what separates him from most of the other freshmen in the country last year, and that's why he was a freshman All-American.
It plays so much bigger with his elevation, athleticism, the up and under there.
Pettiford makes the first free throw. He is now 6 of 6 from the stripe. I mentioned he was an 80% free throw shooter as a freshman. As much as he touches the ball and drives to the basket, he's going to shoot a lot of free throws for the Auburn Tigers this year. And so far tonight, 6 of 6, exactly what Stephen Pearl wants to see out of his star sophomore. Boy, those don't touch any iron. Jukas. Roy, knocked away for a moment. Now Curry, shot clock down under 10 again. All of a sudden, this Auburn defense forcing a little more time off the clock, off the rebound. The putback will not go for Coleman, but he's...
Good defense for about 15 seconds there, halfway through the shot clock, and then they let him scoot out the back door.
Yeah, and I can't decide, Jim, whether or not Steve Lutz is wanting to slow pace just a little bit as far as shot selection, because they're going a little deeper into the shot clock.
Yeah, that is going to be turnover number 8 for the Tigers. Here is Curry in the offensive court for Oklahoma State.
They forced 14 turnovers for Oak State tonight.
Roy gets hand-checked by Tahaad Pettiford. And that is going to be personal foul number 4 on Pettiford.
Yeah, that compared to the other contact in this game is like calling speeding on the Audubon. Big target they went after in NIL world because I mean he scored 15 at Seton Hall.
Yeah, I mean this is a guy that was a Big East All Freshman back in 2024 when they won an NIT championship. But I think Anthony Roy from Green Bay and Isaiah Coleman, obviously 2 of the big targets for Steve Lutz.
Here is Pettiford. Oh, look at that pass by Pettiford.
Thought he
Now
bounced it out of
Curry.
bounds.
Curry loses it. And the rebound goes to Williams-Adams, and here come the Tigers. Pettiford leading the charge. Pettiford gonna pull the strings on a 3 for the tie, and he cannot get it to go, but a whistle on the to get the follow. But I'm like you, Roy or Coleman, that's who I want to see with the ball in the hand if I am Oklahoma State fan. Roy. Off to Curry. Here is Coleman, now Curry.
Design
with 10
play.
seconds to go. Gets the screen. Auburn extends the defense. Roy wanted to shoot the 3, couldn't get it off. Ball knocked away. Curry chases into the backcourt. That will not count. It does not go. And we are going to overtime.
In this Oklahoma State backcourt, when you look at Curry, you look at Roy, you look at what you've got with Coleman, these guys are electric. I know Freeman missed that last shot, but I like how he settled in.
Pettiford at the front of the rim, and now here comes Pettiford for the Tigers.
Good defense from Hall there.
Tahaad Pettiford fouled on his way to the basket.
That's where
and that is
been.
Kurt Cole who picks up the foul.
That's where he's been great tonight. He hasn't made his field goals, 3 of 15, but he's gotten to the free throw line where he has been perfect, 7 of 7.
Yeah, and Kurt Cole coming in and automatically picks up a foul, but pretty good foul right there. Cutting Pettiford off from an easy 2.
And now Pettiford a chance to score with the clock not moving. His team up, or down 5, and he can't get the free throw to go. That is the first missed free throw tonight for Tahaad Pettiford, who prior to that was 7 of 7 from the stripe. He's got 14 points and 4 boards in 27 minutes of action.
Surely they don't have to shoot free throws. That'll be a stat that'll haunt them.
Yeah, Stephen Pearl would like to see a much better effort from the stripe than that. That 3 won't fall, and here comes Hall again. Boy, he's been active, and he'll get fouled on his way to the basket and have a chance for the and 1.
Shakes his head like, you gotta be kidding.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
I mean, that was 27 feet out.
And Pettiford trying to answer,